I'm greatly honored to be here to accept the BBVA Frontiers of Knowledge Award, especially if I put aside for a second that this is a hugely humbling experience to follow in the footsteps of some of the greatest minds of our era. This award is made even more meaningful for me by the fact that the members of the jury are not just first-rate scholars, but among my favorite economists, both as intellectuals and people. And this was true even before they gave me the award. And one of them, who is here, is in fact one of my favorite teachers. So what more can I ask? The statement of the award emphasizes the two areas of my work that I am most proud of: institutions and technology. In both of the areas, my work is a small part of a bigger collage created by dozens of scholars, and I feel fortunate to be here to be recognized for this joint effort. The role of institutions in economic development and the interplay of politics with economics was what attracted me to economics as a high school student in the 1980s, coming of age in Turkey, under a military dictatorship and a dysfunctional economy, wondering whether the two were inexorably linked. I realized quickly as I went into economics that this isn't what the discipline was focusing on, but nevertheless found economics intriguing, even exciting. When I later turned to the study of economic growth, these issues weren't central even there, but I was fortunate enough to run into a fellow traveler, James Robinson, and my interactions and work with Jim forged my whole approach to this area. It was with Jim that I started thinking about institutional change, combining history and game theory, and then dug deeper into the way in which colonial history shaped the institutional trajectories and the path of modern economic growth of the colonized nations. It was also with Jim that I attempted to unify our and many other scholars' work to the institutional foundations of economic development and why nations fail. My starting point in the study of technology has been that technology in some way, just like institutions, isn't just a source of prosperity, but also creates winners and losers. The bias of technology, which is sometimes referred to, is fundamentally determined by the choices that all of us make. Technological change tends to be directed towards factors that are abundant, and this determines who benefits from technological change. My current work, partly motivated by the study of automation and robotics, attempts to push this agenda one step further, investigating how technological advances can sometimes reduce wages and employment, even though at other times they act as the most powerful engine of prosperity. Both of these areas are work in progress, and what is particularly gratifying for me is to see young scholars making spectacular advances in these areas. I would like to thank again the BBVA Foundation, the Spanish research community, the members and staff of the BBVA who have been so kind to us for this very touching, meaningful, and humbling honor. And I would like to give my special gratitude to my family who have been supportive and instrumental in all of this, but unfortunately couldn't be here with me today. Thank you, everybody here. Thank you.